So close your eyes and hide in your corner. Open your mouth only to eat rain and dust. And maybe you actually live somehow. Damn!
Worthless.
Oh, hold on. Let me repeat that again. Let me go through that again. So close your eyes and hide in your corner. Open your mouth and only eat rain and dust. And maybe you actually live somehow.
Pow!
Where's the thunder effect? Where's the low tier god effect? Put it in there somewhere.
Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm just gonna stump you. You're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup. You worthless bitch ass.
So you might be wondering, why the hell is low tier god here, the man himself, and the GOAT Tite Kubo? Well, in fact, there's actually a relation here. There's actually a correlation between the two right now. And it makes a lot of sense. So basically this Twitter X post blew up like a lot on Twitter. Like you can see right here, 58k likes. And it's only like, what, 3 days ago it was posted. By the way, this is kind of old news. I've seen this before, but to see it like be brought up again, so damn hilarious. This is why Kubo's a GOAT. Like, don't mess with the GOAT, okay? Don't piss off the GOAT. This is a valid crash out, you could say, but it's not really a crash out. But this is Kubo's way on humbling and asserting dominance over these stupid, ungrateful, childish behavior. I relate to this heavy right now. I relate to this heavy. If you want to know why, you can look at my Invincible review in a way. Basically, explain it simply. People are complaining to Tite Kubo. This is years ago, by the way. I believe this is when Kubo was heavily on Twitter. So people used to at Tite Kubo, used to complain about the most dumbest thing, especially in this case. This is regarding the Orihime and Ichigo ship or shipping wars. So these are the Ichiruki fandom. I never understood the shipping wars. I'll be honest, I never understood it. So these are Ichiruki fans that hate the Ichihime fans. But mainly they're targeting Tite Kubo because of making that canon. Making that the canon ship, even though that was like the most obvious one they were going for. Like, you can believe or want another relationship, but at the end of the day, Orihime and Ichigo's been like teased since the start of the series. Now, before I go into this, I just want to make it clear, I'm not going at others for wanting certain ships to happen. You know, like if you want Ichigo and Rukia, so be it. If you want Ichigo and Orihime, also so be it. But at the end of the day, whatever author goes for is a canon relationship, and that's it. Full stop. There's no ifs or buts. If you guys wanted something else for something that he created this, he made this canon, so do not go attacking him. Don't even go attack the Ichihime fans. Like, be respectful. If you want Ichiruki, again, fine. But if once you go attacking other fandoms, Ichihime, especially when you attack the author, the mangaka. I'm not like the romantic type of guy. I don't really care about the romance aspect to like shonen especially. If I want romance, I go watch a romance anime or whatever. But that's never the main appeal. And if there's a ship that I personally would gravitate towards and it doesn't happen, I don't care, because that's author decision. That's his say and what he wants it to be canon. It's like a Kamiga kill. No spoilers, by the way, I won't spoil you. But the main guy in a Kamiga kill gets with someone that I don't feel like fits. I would have preferred him to go with the other lady, which I won't spoil. The cool female character, you know who I'm talking about. But that didn't happen. I don't care. I was like, that's author decision, that's fine. End of story. So that's a little rant. I just want to make that clear and put that out there because it's actually damn annoying. So let's actually go through this, because Kubo's obviously not the only one that gets complaints. As you can see here, Oda and other mangakas when readers criticize them. So this is Ichiro Oda, another GOAT, another legend, the creator of One Piece. And we also got Hirokoshi, which is the creator of course, Boku no Hero. This is actually what sparked this to come up again, by the way, because there's a recent interview with Hirokoshi, fans complaining about certain things, and Hirokoshi was being respectful of it, which is fair. But this is what led to people bring up the Kubo's interviews or questions from fans years ago, where Kubo wasn't holding back. He wasn't taking any of people's insults. From what I know, I could be wrong, questions and insults that Kubo got are far worse than Ichiro, Oda, and Hirokoshi, from what I know. So you see the question right here from a fan. Did Ochako finally confess her feelings to Deku? Hirokoshi goes, please read manga volume 42 and use your own imagination for the answer. See, this is not that bad. See, this question is actually respectful. This is what the freaking Bleach shipper should have asked in this respectful manner. Ichiro Oda, I forgot what the question was, but his response to that question was, this is a matter of reading comprehension. So this is still kind of like asserting dominance and not taking shit. But you think this is bad? Oh my god. Kubo one Kubo, you're savage. Kubo's a savage, bro. No wonder why I love this dude. So this right here, it goes through the response that Kubo makes. I don't want to go through this yet because this might put Kubo in the wrong light in a way, because you need to know the questions first. So these are some of the questions, right? This is not all the questions, but some of them. So at Tite Kubo, these are fan questions right here. When you say Ichigo is half Shinigami, you mean he can have a child Rukia, right? Please let Ichigo and Rukia get married in the last episode. Please get rid of anyone who gets in the way of that. I don't know what the jealous backstabbing Inoue might do to Rukia-chan. Again, fictional freaking characters right here. People take this stuff way too seriously, man. I know this from the freaking Invincible fans. It's literally the same thing. It's like they live and breathe justice. Now this is not that bad, right? It's a snarky comment, but not too bad, because he wasn't really insulting Kubo or Bleach work in general. But this just shows how seriously they take these damn ships. Now it's gonna get even further, right? These guys take it way too far. So another one's at Tite Kubo. Hey Kubo sensei, I'm so glad you read this. You may be a flawed person, but I have no malice towards you. I'm just giving you advice for the future of Bleach. I feel sorry for you, but if people don't like a character, they have a reason. There is a reason why people don't like a character. Please understand. This guy's a prick, but I have no malice towards you after saying you may be a flawed person. That's just a snarky ass comment. You're just making yourself look like a twat here, mate. I have no malice towards you. Call him a flawed person. Make that make sense, right? So this is when people take it too far. And then I say, I feel sorry for you. You think Kubo gives a damn about an insignificant being like you? I don't know who you are. Kubo clearly doesn't care about who you are. Again, people take him far too serious. And I never understood this, right? Just to address what he says. If people don't like a character, they have a reason. Just my 2 cents on the whole thing. I don't understand why people hate Orihime. Do not understand it. Like, fair enough not being a fan of Orihime. To dislike her is like, okay, I don't understand. I don't get it. What have Orihime done to hurt you? Like, seriously. She hasn't harmed you in any way. She didn't even do anything bad to anyone from what I know. Like, she's legit just been a humble, shy individual, and people are disliking her. Like, I don't get it. Like, if you dislike Orihime, it just tells me a lot about you, because she's just an honest teenage girl. Teenage, by the way, she's not an adult, who's just a shy and awkward character, that's it. I may understand maybe her healing like certain rank cards. That might be a bit stupid to you. Why it is also stupid to me, I can kind of like bypass that, because that is her character. She's just a kind character. Anyone down the road who's harmed, she'd be one of the first person to go and see if that person's okay. Like, God forbid, people liking Orihime for being a kind character. God forbid. I would totally understand if you say she's annoying, but to hate her over that is crazy. A lot of it comes down to the actual anime, by the way. The anime, I feel like, made her worse. The thousandyearbloodwar fixed a lot of her issues already. One example is Kurosaki-kun, bro. People went in on Orihime just for that alone. Like, that, I feel like that's so annoying. That's so ear-aching.
Stop fucking crying, bitch! Where? I don't wanna fucking hear it!
If not for the Kurosaki-kun, which I believe didn't happen in the manga or to that extent, I don't think she would get as much hate, personally. Even though I didn't really bother Kurosaki-kun, I'm like, bro, this is anime for you. You're gonna get these squeaky, annoying voice a lot of the time. I'm just so used to it. It doesn't bother me. Look at this next one right here, Tite Kubo. Kill Orihime Inoue. Kill her. Kill. Wait, pause for a second. Next paragraph. Kill. Like, oh my days. I can envision it. I can see how this guy said this. He's like that guy from freaking Death Note, where he's like, delete. That is exactly him. Or her, whoever this person is. Bro, what has Orihime did? What has Orihime done? I need to know. To want her to get killed. That's crazy. I swear, Orihime has more haters than Mojito from JJK. I swear to you. she does. Like, this is genuinely insane to me. Imagine if Orihime was a real character in a real world. I'll feel so sad for her because she gets like death threats like this all the time. Like, come on. I think a lot of the hates come from maybe the Rika fans, maybe, possibly. This is me making assumptions. I think because they wanted Ichigo and Rukia to happen so hard that now they're attacking Orihime. So it's kind of like snide in a way. Alright, so that was attacking Orihime. Now look at this one. This attacks Tite Kubo. So that Tite Kubo, the Aranka arc is a pathetic work that the fans of the original consider as a dark memory. I'm so proud of Orihime for being such a hated heroine, lol. Orihime is the reason behind the lowest ratings. Please look at the reality. Now, this is like, again, if you want to complain, be respectful. But if you're legit attacking the goddamn creator, just know, if you get shitting on by him, you're not going to hissy fit or start crying. Again, these are like man-childs, literally, when they can't accept, again, what the creator wanted. They're talking as if Ichigo and Orihime legit ended the series. And that's the reason, according to this guy or this individual, why the ratings were low, or apparently people wasn't fans of Aranka arc. Really? Ichigo Orihime? The Ichigo Orihime moments probably take about what, 10% of Aranka arc, maybe stretching 20%, and that's stretching it. So what are you on about? Again, they're using Ichigo Orihime as a way to attack the mangaka Tite Kubo and to put these stupid statements like lowest ratings, blah blah blah. If you don't know, by the way, this was happening when I remember Tite Kubo was getting hated on Twitter a lot. This is when Bleach wasn't really received that well. Like, I say early 2010s, people were hating on Bleach. I remember I was in that time. I've been a fan of Bleach since like 2012. So I've known people were hating on Bleach a lot. Like, the love it's getting now, thankfully, I'm telling you, that was not reflective of what it was 10 years ago. It was not. Remember, Tite Kubo was getting so much hate. I believe he left Twitter. 100%, I'm sure he left Twitter because of a lot of complaints and like death threats he was receiving. Fortunately, Bleach is a much better place right now. But this one here with Aranka is pathetic work, talking about lowest ratings, saying Orihime is a hated heroine. Kubo has responded to this saying, is it really possible to listen to a little kid like you? Jeez, tell him. In reality, you are nobody. Kubo's funny. Yo, this guy's a funny man. He's a funny man. Oh my god, Kubo, go on. That's it. One sentence. Boom. Short and sweet. Just ended his ass. Sometimes you gotta, manifest that low-tier god within you to shut these guys down, to put them in their place.
You are a worthless bitch ass.
Now let's look at the other responses. I don't know if this was a response to the other passages or the tweets, messages that these fans have made from the other posts. But this are some of the response from Tite Kubo. So the thing is, if you have the talent to draw a story that's more interesting than Bleach, then please become a mangaka soon. If it's good, then it'll definitely be more popular than Bleach. If you say that you can't draw, then do your best to become an editor so you can give advice to mangaka. If you really have the ability, then you have good reception anywhere you go. This is very clever Kubo right here. It's like insulting in a way, but it's actually him providing advice. Like, if you think you can do better, go ahead. Do it. Show me right now. Go out there and make something better than Bleach and then get back to me. It's actually, that's legit what Kubo is saying. Who knows, maybe this sparked someone to like, you know what? Maybe I can prove Kubo wrong. Maybe I can produce a manga that's better than his, that's better than Bleach. But this wasn't that bad. But this one, yo, this one's crazy. This one's crazy, Kubo. You absolute legend. Look at this. Another response from Kubo. Because if you don't have the talent, nor have the effort, and yet you want to tell me that pathetic little complaint. You're just some guy who's trying to hinder a person who's actually working hard. So close your eyes and hide in your corner. Open your mouth only to eat rain and dust.
Only to eat rain and dust.
And maybe you actually live somehow. Damn! Damn!
Worthless.
Oh, hold on. Let me repeat that again. Let me go through that again. So close your eyes and hide in your corner.
You little scum.
Open your mouth and only eat rain and dust. And maybe you actually live somehow.
Pow!
Where's the thunder effect? Where's the low-tier god effect? Put it in there somewhere. That is legit such a low-tier god quote right here. Such a low-tier god.
Your life is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm gonna stomp you, you're gonna keep coming back, and you're seeing it with my crocs.
Oh my god, no wonder why I find low-tier god so damn funny. Messed up individual, but my god, is he one of the most funniest guy on the internet.
Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm just gonna stomp you. You're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup. You worthless bitch ass.
This is straight diabolical. Eat rain and dust.
Oh,
you
kill
actually live somehow. He didn't hold nothing back yet. He did not hold nothing back. Now, I'm one of those guys that we should really like preach for peace. You know, like there's a reason why Fourth is one of my favorite characters of all time in anime. Because I love his ideology and his approach to things, especially when he grows. Which I believe should be the case. But we gotta give context to it. You gotta remember, Tite Kubo gets repeated, persistent hate from these fans. If you can consider these guys as fans, I don't think they're fans if you're gonna hate or attack the author. But it's insulting individuals, ungrateful people that Kubo constantly gets spammed from. Eventually, it will take a toll on his mental states, his mental well-being. Eventually, it's gonna get to his emotions, right? If you're getting constant hate from these people, especially invalid hate, such as shipping, like Orihime and Ichigo and Ryuki, that's not like the main appeal to Bleach. If you're gonna complain about these small things, then you gotta put these people in their place. You have to, because if you show any signs of weakness and softness or kindness, especially times like this when they don't clearly give that back to you, then they're gonna take advantage of you, right? You gotta kind of like reciprocate that energy back. You gotta show again, assert dominance. Otherwise, they think they can get away with it and even spout more hate, more hatred and death threats and horrible things to you. So I can see Kubo in this example, why he will like clap back. It makes perfect sense. Like, we've seen what the stuff that these guys have been saying to Tite Kubo, so it's 100% understandable. Like you say, it's a pathetic little complaint. 100% it is. And I believe it's heavy. What's so funny about this, my friend sent me this post, which I've seen already, but he sent me it saying, this is me to the Invincible fans. If you don't know about what's happening with the Invincible fans with me, I posted like a video about like my thoughts on like Invincible season 3. My goodness, these fans are like snowflakes. They are so sensitive. Not all Invincible fans, some are actually genuinely nice and respectful people, but some, which is probably the minority, are such kids, childish behavior that's getting upset for my view, my opinions, by the way, of a fictional story of fictional characters that I didn't like. I had negative opinions about season 3 of Invincible, and people got upset. Legit, they couldn't take marks and meat out of their mouth. Bro, just zip it up after you're done. And make sure you clean up mess on your face. Like, bro, it's not that deep. It's a freaking fictional character. So I get Tite Kubo. I understand. If you're sending insults over some small ass things, then don't be surprised if you get clapped back. Do not be surprised. At the end of the day, they're gonna reciprocate that energy back like I did to the Invincible fans. And I was standing on business, man. Like Tite Kubo, I was not holding back. I was coming back at these guys. Like, you're gonna insult me, all right? I'm just gonna give that energy back to you. Let's see how you like it. And clearly, these guys got even more sensitive. I mean, it worked to my favor. Increased engagement, comments, replies, and pushed the video more on algorithm. So I'll take it. Sorry, I just want to put that out there in a little rant. But besides that, it's a valid clapback. I know some people might say this is bad for his image, but sometimes you gotta do what's right, and you have to do this so to let these fans know you can't get away by being a bully, essentially. That's what these guys trying to be. Trying to be these online bullies, online warriors, keyboard warriors, whatever you call them. So this is regarding that comic. I think took huge inspiration from Bleach to the point it looks like legit a copy, like traced. I forgot who that guy was or that comic was. I put it somewhere here. I remember Tekken 101 actually covered this years ago. He made a video on this years ago, and that's how I knew about it. But this is Kubo's comment on that, about the copyright stuff and tracing his images, his manga. But between last night and this morning, I've been getting a lot of messages from overseas fans along the lines of there's an American comic ripping off Bleach. I'm not that good at English, but I looked at the site and it seems it's a comic by Nick Simmons, the son of Gene Simmons. To be honest, I'm more bothered by the fact that Gene Simmons' son is a comic artist than whether or not it's a ripoff. That's funny. To be honest, he probably thinks that it's kind of like an ego boost in a way, or that he's doing the right things if people take inspiration of your art. Like, that's a good idea. It's like, oh, what? You're tracing me? That means clearly my work is appealing. People like my stuff if it causes these comic artists to copy me. Basically, it's kind of flattering in a way. And it's just funny here. He doesn't really care that it's a ripoff or not. He just cares the fact that he's the son of Gene Simmons, who I don't know who he is. Let me actually search that. Gene Simmons, oh my god, this guy's 75 years of age, American musician. Oh, okay, he's a musician, okay. Stage persona, the demon. I don't know who this guy is at all. You have to be unk status to know. But that is quite interesting. Again, Kubo showing that he's a big fan of music. But that is all. This is such a funny topic. I just want to cover it, even though it is very old. I won't be surprised if this gets surfaced or resurfaced in a couple of years' time on the internet. But let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with how Kubo responded? I think it's valid. If you're getting bullied online, because technically he was getting bullied online, and you gotta tell these or shut these bullies down. And what do you think about the whole scenario? It's such a hilarious, funny ass scenario. Again, And Kubo, Tite Kubo, you are the GOAT, you're a legend. You're even more on the legendary status just because of this. There's a lot of stuff he said that I forgot, so seeing it again just makes me laugh so hard. Pathetic little complaint. You actually live somehow. Crazy. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and until the next video, catch you guys later. Bye.
You are a worthless bitch ass. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm just gonna stump you. You're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup, you worthless bitch ass. You're gonna stay on my dick until you die. You serve no purpose in life. Your purpose in life is to be in my stream sucking on my dick daily. Your purpose in life is to be in that chat blowing a dick daily. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should yourself down and give somebody else a piece of that oxygen and ozone layer that's covered up so that we can breathe inside this blue trapped bubble. Because what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself. I mean that with 100%, with 1,000%.